Alright guys, a real quick video. Now this video here, I'm going to be doing another one, more in depth, okay? We're going to do more experimentation with this here. Now what I'm doing here is structured water, okay? So we're going to test structured water, okay? So I have two different glasses of water, the LM4 life energy meter, the external probe. This is a dielectric filter just on top, alright? And as you can see, the meter there, see I'm not touching it, but it's detecting my Lifeforce energy, okay? So that's what's happening. Sorry about the light glare. But yeah, and obviously when I touch the pad, it maxes right out, okay? So I'm touching the pad and it's maxing out, alright? Move my hand away, see if we can get it like this. There you go, see, not touching it and I'm just approaching it, but when I do touch it, it maxes out, right? So it's detecting Lifeforce energy. Now, what I've done, like I said, two glasses of water on either side. Both are exactly the same water. It's just rainwater, right? So it's just captured rainwater in the same glasses, and I've left them there overnight, just sitting there. So one's on the charge plate, one is not. So we will put the one that is just being like it's just the rainwater, right? Put it on there, and we get a reading of it's around 50%. Okay, maybe a little bit over. You see that? So if that's me picking up the glass. I'm going to remove it and I'll go back to 0, okay? So we know, just say that's around 50, you know, right in the middle, okay? That's where it registers. So we'll grab the one that's been, well, it's structured. It's been sitting on the little charge plate overnight. Put it in the middle. And we get a reading. So that's 10 points more, okay? Now, like I was saying before, we're going to be doing more experiments with this because there's actually something else I did. I also did an MWA disc. It's about the same size as that, just the disc. And also it did exactly the same thing as what I'm showing you here. It was a good 10 points. They were about on par, but it seemed like the charge plate was stronger. Okay, a little bit more, all right? Yeah, so there's that. So what we'll do, we'll just put them back on again and you'll see. All right. Like I said, I'll do a better video on this. So just the normal one, it should be around 50. But sometimes the needle does fluctuate a little bit because it bounces around. But say it's about 54 at the moment. Okay, so like I said, it does fluctuate. It bounces because when this needle, I approach this here and it bounces back and it smacks around, it will fluctuate. But it should be around 10 points. This one should be around 10 points stronger. Okay, so let's see. There you go, so there it is. It's about, what, 64? Sorry about that glare, I'm trying not, yeah, about 64, okay? So the other one was about 54, 64, so it's a good 10 points in it. So we're going to be doing more experiments, maybe with bigger charge plates, different charge plates, MWOs, could even charge it on a pendant. But yeah, we'll do more and I'll go more in depth, because what I actually did was I got 3 glasses, like, because I'm doing an ice test in the freezer at the moment, so that's why the MWI one's not here, not available. But because it's already structured, I'm not structured, then you freeze it, right? Yeah. So what I did was 3 glasses, all exactly the same, all right, exactly the same water. So what I did was I tested the glasses, and you get a reading. They all measured the same. I tested the glasses filled with the same level of water as well. They all tested the same. So the video I'm going to do, I'm going to be showing you all this, and then I'll put it all together, okay? And then I simply just left them overnight, one sitting on there, one sitting over here with nothing on it, and I had the other one just a little bit further up the table as well on top of the MWI, okay? And not only that, you can taste the difference too. So you can sip from this one and it'll be smoother, the one that's on the charge plate, it'll be smoother and just better, all right? It's like it's more hydrating. Versus the one that's just sitting by itself. Alright, so that is it. There'll be more to come, so stick around for that. This is just a short one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Alright guys, welcome back. Now this here is an extension of the previous video about the water testing. Now I did say that I did do one on the MWO, which is roughly about the same size as this charge plate, which it is right here. That testing with the LM4 life energy meter, structuring the water, letting it sit overnight, and with everything being identical via the glass, the type of water, the same measurement. had an increase on the LM4 life energy meter, indicating that it's structured. There's more life force embedded within the water. Okay, so this is the freeze test just of that water. You're going to see these in a better, you'll be able to see them more what's going on in a sec. But I just took these out of the freezer, and yeah, they were sitting on, one was sitting on that, one was sitting on that, and yeah, we'll get to see the end results. Now, from what I can tell right now, because it is quite, you know, murky, but it'll be clear as day in a sec, and you get to see what is actually going on. But we'll look at the top of this one, the MWA. It's a little bit protruding out, but not like this one. This one here, I don't know if you can see, probably see it, it's all cracked. It's actually really lifted out and pushed it out, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna go pause this, and I'll come back in a couple minutes when this is starting to thaw and it'll be all clear and you can see what's actually going on. Okay guys, it's somewhat thawed out now. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you one by one, and then I'll probably get them both out just here in the sink and you can have another look, okay? So this here is the MWO, alright? So we'll get it up here in the light. You can see that activity in there and what it froze like. Give it a spin for you. Alright, you can see that the stalagmites there. You know, it did a decent job. Alright, it's not too bad. You can see the effect. Alright, now we're going to have a look at the charge plate. Alright, so charge plate one. Now have a look at all that. And that's crazy, way more activity in there. Alright, the charge plate is definitely more powerful. Look at how dense it is down the bottom there. It's gathered really heaps in the middle. And there's this center donut sort of going around the center there. You see that? Very interesting, very powerful. I wonder if I can get a bit more light. Hang on a sec. So let me see if I can get... Alright, I think it's more under that light now. But yeah, you can see that. You alright guys? So I'm going to sit it up here. So I'll just put this here so we can have a look at this. So MWI here. You can see that there's a little bit of, you know, activity down there, protrusion, and but look how dense that was. Okay. Now to be fair, this one was actually sticking out more, but the little tiny shards up there, it was thinner. All right, so I think it's melted first. All right, this here was sticking out more than this. Whoops, this here is like a solid sort of lump pushed out, but this here was all pushed out and splintering and had real thin parts, so it was taller and more stuck out. But yeah, you can see the difference there. Alright, look at the activity in that. So the charge plate is definitely more powerful. This, yeah, alright. So what I'll do, I'll tip them out. Alright. So there you go. Now it's melted a little bit too much than what I liked it to be. I was a bit late getting back here. But you see that, right? So it's full of activity. Now, drinking this water would be very beneficial for you, okay? But yeah, alright, so that's that one, the charge plate. And we'll tip this one out. Now the MWA, okay? So a little bit of activity down there, but a noticeable difference, okay? Yeah, big time, as you can see. See if I can pick them both up. Slippery little suckers. But yeah, you get to have a look at that, okay? Absolutely crazy. Whoops, that's so hard, that's so slippery. But yeah, this one here, the charge plate, way more like activity, like I'm saying, and way more dense, okay? Full of activity. Alright, so that's it. There's proof that this is doing something, okay? These charge plates, these orgonite are creations. They are changing things. They are structuring the water. You can clearly see this. You can taste the difference. You can see it on the Lifeforce energy meter. All right, something like this has a big, profound benefit on the water. Okay, and all things other living. You know, like your plants and stuff like that. Now these here are good. Don't mind the roughness of this, right? I haven't cleaned this up. I coated this myself in resin, either side, so it has more of an accumulator effect. So you've got the organic, then inorganic, with the gold-plated copper. and then the organic with the blue fiberglass plate, and you got the other antenna, and then the resin again. Okay, so you've got organic, inorganic layers. Okay, and this is just, I haven't cleaned it up, this is just stuck to the paper. Okay, so that is, so it's rough as guts. It's mainly just for the shed when I'm creating orgonite to bring about more energies that get programmed within this stuff. Alright, so this helps too, but the way these here are made, way more stronger. Okay, that is it, guys. Quick video, a little bit of a follow-up, but I will get in depth, more depth, and do that experiment like I was saying, and you get to see step by step what I'm actually doing. Okay, and it'll be confirmed by the meter and experiments like this. Okay, alright guys, stay tuned for more videos, and as always, thanks for watching.